for Johnson. He can sky, and Johnson takes it hard to the hole. Running down, set it up. Keon Johnson rising up. The crank for Johnson.
Standing player for the champion New York Liberty. He's had a Nets game recently as Keon Johnson slips it in.
They mentioned of it pregame. As Zaire Williams misses, Keon Johnson, loose change, and the foul. He's trying to direct traffic. Johnson, he hits him, and Johnson levitates to the rim.
And the Nets get another crack at it because of it. And Johnson earned that slam.
Big time.
Back on the floor with Williams. Oh, lob inside. Keon Johnson can get upstairs in a hurry. Simmons, oh, what a dime up ahead. Oh, the patience from Johnson. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Full palm. Johnson ahead. Milton lays it up. No, slam down. On the follow by Keon Johnson.
15th from Orlando. Johnson elevates and finishes. It over 11 times between the second and third. Keon Johnson spins into a bunny.
Nets are running. Milton ahead. Johnson can fly. And he gets up very high, upper level for the jam. Nice play by Simmons defensively. Oh, he threads the needle on the feed, and Keon Johnson goes upstairs.
Here come the Nets running out. Simmons, lob to Johnson, and he lays it up and in. Great play by Ben Simmons, but did cut it all the way down to one. Keon Johnson, turnaround jumper is true. Nice shot by Johnson. Jaime Jaquez out there as well, as Keon Johnson lays it up and in.
Leave it, steal it, Johnson, slam it. Green from Cam Johnson. Keon dancing on Green, spins inside, he lost him for the bucket. What a move by Keon Johnson.
Clock down to 3. Johnson trying to make it happen. Pump fake and a jumper, he's got it. Long two-pointer for Keon Johnson. Up step to the rim. 6 to shoot. Johnson over Vassell. Yes, sir, from downtown.
Nets 9 for 17 as Johnson reverses it in plus the foul.
But those are some of the things.
Skimmer inside, kick it outside. Johnson ball fake, fly by, deep one goes. Keon Johnson lighting up the scoreboard. Zaire Williams on a handoff for Keon Johnson. One-on-one with Connaughton. Crosses, Johnson floats it in, +1. That was saucy.
The role players are there. It's whether or not the superstars will be there and show up.
Johnson explodes to the cup. Tough finish over Drummond.
He's literally a 3-level, two-way player. He is the perfect basketball player. There's just one thing. Got to keep the big fella healthy.
Johnson, another nice, nifty finish.
Yeah, he's been...
Bounce. Johnson takes flight and finishes. Through traffic, Keon Johnson with a 5. Screen set by Clowney with 3. Johnson attacks on Murray, floats it up, and banks it home at the horn. Keon Johnson
communicating to us like that.
Williams, able to sneak the pass to Johnson.
Claxton, hand to Johnson, taking it right at Reeves. Hop step, puts it in, and 1. Keon Johnson in attack mode.
What a big-time play.
Wilson, feed it for Keon Johnson, 7 to shoot. Johnson drives, he beats it home, and 1.
A strong attack there.
Caught in a corner.
I didn't know whether just to lean into
Would he
it.
lean in? Flip goes Keon Johnson with a scoop to the hoop. And the Nets get another chance at it here under a minute to play in the first. Johnson turns the corner, gets the roll as he challenges Iguodaro. Nets are now down 58 to 42. Johnson penetrates high off the window. Johnson 7 to shoot. Long strides and lays it in with a left hand. That was assertive. Johnson makes his move. Good cut. Big finish. Johnson going to the upper room. 1 out of 2 for Bull. He just got whammied. Johnson off the window. It's good and 1. Johnson takes off.
He
helps up the opponent. I call a timeout. I go, what are you doing?
I work at it. I study it just because that's just who I want to be.
It's been a whole lot of Reese Beekman here in the fourth. Johnson, his jumper, it goes. Keon Johnson with a triple. Russell get it ahead for Keon Johnson. Makes his move on Micic. And Johnson gets it to go, +1. 3-on-2 developing. Williams feed it. Keon Johnson! 1 pound fish. Wilson now with 10 points. Nets have 3 players in double figures. Turnover. Johnson forcing his way in for 2, +1.
Defense.
No,
sorry.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah.
Keon Johnson going up high for the jam.
1:10 to go. Nets with a 13-point lead. Keon Johnson attacking and one. Keon Johnson. It's been a factor defensively. Another steal. Here's Johnson wheeling, taking, and finishing again. Numbers. Iwama dishes. Johnson with the slam. Elevation from Keon Johnson. Nets have to move in a hurry. Johnson crosses over and slams it down. 3-point game, 10.6 to go. Finds Johnson a deep 3. Is good. It's a 1-point game.
Didn't go up with it. Outside hero. Blocked from behind by Russell. Keon Johnson. Oh, Keon can fly. Get on up, Keon Johnson.
Here's Keon Johnson. Cutting through. Oh, a high pizza pie from Keon Johnson.
Goes to McDonald's All-American. Look out! Keon Johnson showing off the 48-inch vertical. Sharp bounce. Johnson elevates. Keon Johnson.
A long time.
Here is Keon Johnson sneaking between 2 to finish.
See if you can somewhat keep him in front. Good play right there.
And Keon Johnson takes the imaginary ladder to the top floor against the length of Paul George. Oh, Johnson, look out! Keon Johnson, a crunch at the rim. Cross, drive, lost it, got it back. Johnson, 3, money! Keon Johnson, a big one.
Under HGTV, I love to just watch House Hunters, especially when we're on the road. I try to Google an episode where we're in that city so I can see what the houses look like.
Everybody contributing. This is the largest lead. Corkscrew. Keon. Out of there.
Williams lob. Oh, Keon Johnson.
Take a trip to the upper room.
Keon Johnson finds a lane, goes right forward, around Biombo. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for 3 the old-fashioned way, and good sportsmanship.
Backdoor, Keon Johnson rising up. Thomas, ready position, gives it up. Keon Johnson, got a 3. And save. Claxton gets rid of it. Johnson, oh, that was crafty on his birthday. Nice track down. Johnson accelerates and slams the crank with the left hand. Happy birthday. Well, second difference, shot clock to game clock. Johnson, the penetration and deuce.
We'll start this second half with 4 fouls on the floor. Johnson got hot late in the first half and stays that way. Finding nothing but the bottom. Cornette was open momentarily, then he threw it away. Johnson steps in front, and it's showtime. Keon. Look at the push. Nets need to get a bucket quickly here. Johnson will go to the rim. A lot of contact. Doesn't matter. Bakes it home. Nets within 2.
Efficiently now 4 of 11. Here's Claxton. Can't finish. Keon Johnson soaring in for the slam. 3-second difference game in shot clock. Johnson a 3. He got it.
Great ball movement.
The Red Sox today at 4. Little spring game on yes. Keon Johnson slams it down.
Man, that's a big-time play.
Good Johnson runs it, goes right through the lane and throws it down.
That is a job I would not want.
62-45 as we start this second half. Johnson gets to the rim and has a chance at a 3-point play. Rebound to Russell. Get it ahead. Johnson turns the corner. High off the glass. Keon Johnson with the kiss. Forced to give it up. Give and go. Johnson rising up to the upper room for the slam. Claxton the box up. Watford, perfect feed. Johnson, reverse. Flashy from Keon Johnson, and the Nets go in front. Keon Johnson, runway, layup, good! Athletic play from Keon.
Bottom of the nylon. Johnson, look out! Keon! Killer! Big time slam!
Johnson, drive, hang, banker goes. Seconds left in the half. Watford, kick it. Johnson can't get it to go, and it does roll down. The defender, but clears it now for Johnson. Drive, and he puts it over Gobert for two. Clears it now for Johnson. Drive, and he puts it over Gobert for two.
From a handful of opponents just getting in the middle of the paint.
Spin, and put it on the board for Johnson.
Fernandez telling his guys, you got to go quicker.
Johnson throwing his weight around and gets to the rack.